All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about how to structure your presentation. Now, once again, we've talked about this in previous videos, but I want to make sure we're very clear. I have a fundamental belief that most of your presentation should be done in a pitch deck. It's a controlled environment. We can talk a little bit about how the overall presentation should be set up. For me, I think it should be mostly infographics. I think it should be stats. It should be analytics. I think it should be case studies. I don't think it should be a bunch of words. I think it should be images overall that allows a customer to get a highlight of the point you're trying to emphasize on this slide, but not actually something they have to read. This gives them a visual aesthetic for them to look at and highlights the value of what you're trying to say in this regards. I believe every single presentation deck should be personalized to the customer that you have. I think you should have a generic, general, broad presentation deck that allows you to have a slide to present every general overall feature of your service and your offering. It should give you the ability to talk through everything. And guys, there's never been an easier time for you to create a presentation deck than today utilizing AI. You can literally right now record a whole video of everything you want your product to do, throw that into ChatGPT, and it'll create you a really nice customized presentation deck with all of your branding on it. I've done that a variety of times. I've taken transcripts of video explanations I've done on YouTube, and it's created me a whole presentation deck just off of my transcript as well. So there's an easy way for you to create custom decks these days. But you should have a slide for every single thing that you guys could do, and then you would hide and add slides based off of your specific client. The overall layout of your presentation is more up to you than it is to me. But for me, what I would say is what I would like to typically do is make them, the first slide would be a general overview of what I do. It would be a value proposition of how many customers we have, what I've done in my history, how we've solved these problems before. I would have an example of other businesses that we've helped in that way, general case studies, general statistics of how many people we work with, how we've gotten general results. Those are all credibility-based slides. I would then go into a slide that specifically speaks to their things they like, another slide for things they want fixed, and then I would have them go through that once again before I'm presenting the solutions, and then what they like, how we solve for them. What they don't like, how we solve for them, what our philosophy is, what we do, why we do it, and from that. A general presentation deck, in my opinion, should not exceed anywhere from 10 to 13 slides total, which includes the pricing on there. If your deck is far more than that, you're leaning too heavily on your deck and not your ability to communicate effectively the solutions to your customers. Overall, don't overthink the presentation, because the presentation is just a way for you to answer how you intend to solve the problems of the customer, and this is where you're going to drive home your solution. Good luck.